I don't think I asked, because I just noticed in your face you got a cupcake, so
I have 3 tattoos on my face.
So I'm assuming, you like, I was going to ask, like, how you got your name. I just see the cupcakes on your face, and that pretty much
I love that. Nobody has ever asked me that before. Okay,
right.
So Nevvy Cakes comes from my best friend in middle school. We know I haven't talked to her in years, but she used to call me Nevvy Cakes. And then when somebody was like, what's your name going to be on OnlyFans? I was like, hold on. Oh, shit. It could be Nevvy Cakes. I was like, dope. Fuck. That's raw as fuck. Yeah, and then the name got taken on Instagram. I made my page on it when I was in middle school. And I was like, fuck, I'm the Nevvy Cakes. So I'm the only Nevvy Cakes. I'm about to actually get a chain made with a cupcake. I see a lot of girls have a cake, but they never do like a cupcake. So I thought that'd be raw as fuck. But yeah, the Nevvy Cakes. That's it.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I was tapped in because, like I said, doing the research. I seen you was on. Is that the girl you bring about? The one you was on IG Live with?
Wait, which one?
I think y'all was in Vegas or some shit like that.
Oh, you're talking about Trap. No. Okay, so the live shit. Wait, how far did you go back though in the live shit?
It was just like a couple days ago.
Okay, yeah, and I went on live with Trap.
It was recently.
I went on live with Trap. We had a good time. She's a good friend of mine. She used to work with No Name as well, but then she left him as well because she realized he wasn't doing his job. But I want to say this about No Name. That man completely helped me in my career. I feel like I would still be a struggling OnlyFans girl if I didn't meet him. Right. He taught me the ropes. I'm not going to ever discredit him or any of that. But no, I haven't talked to anybody from Jacksonville in a very, very long time. Because people are haters here. 110%.
I think that's everywhere you go.
No, in your home city, you get hated on the most.
True indeed. True indeed. That much is true. That much is true. But that's because people have this perception of you, whether they know you, know of you, know you through someone or whatever the case, right. That if you're reachable, you're no different. You know what I mean? So a lot of OnlyFans women in the city might look at you and say, oh, that's just Nevvy, Nevvy Cakes from down the road, you know what I mean?
And I respect that from women, but from men, no.
Yeah. Now that's just hating.
So if you're a man,
I have more men that hate me than bitches do. I would go when I first moved back here. I moved back in April.
That's some hoe shit.
That's some hoe ass shit. I moved back in April, and I would go to Live Bar. Now I no longer go there because every time I went, I would get a section. I'm not a normal ass bitch. I have security everywhere I go, most likely.
Yeah.
I just don't do normal bitch shit because if a bitch try to make $70K a month and think you can touch me,
right?
That's what rappers make a month.
Straight up.
Like I don't get that shit. Like if you think I'm a normal bitch that work at McDonald's, go fuck with a bitch that work at McDonald's. But
exactly.
But I would have more niggas that hit on me than bitches. Like, oh, that's Nevvy Cakes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And they would DM me like, hey, I just seen you in the club. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you should take a picture. Like I said, I'm very fucking humble. I take my shit. I can be very unhumble. Millions of views everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, all that. I'm definitely the it girl. And I don't think people realize that shit. Like, I'm, from Florida versus Tokyo Jet. She does music. People that do music is a different lane than what I'm in. But when it comes to porn or OnlyFans, definitely the it girl.
Yeah.
So I got 2 questions based off that.
Okay, cool.
One observation, you just said the dudes hate you. That makes perfect sense because when they did the OnlyFans shutdown, it was a lot of dudes celebrating that shit. And
I hate that. Like, what? Y'all jack off to me every day and you talking about you love the OnlyFans. Can't believe it.
I just think that a lot of dudes just, I don't know, it's just, they don't take it serious. They don't feel like OnlyFans is a job. They feel like you just not doing anything. You just getting butt naked in front of a camera and just showing yourself. So a lot of dudes just don't
appreciate it.
Yeah, they don't appreciate it.
Okay.
So first question I was going to ask you, based off what you just said, was when OnlyFans announced the shutdown, which only lasted like a couple of days.
Literally like 4 days, yeah.
Yeah, 4 days. How did you feel about that?
I was in panic because I definitely thought that I was going to lose my job. But, and then I don't think people realize this. When you're OnlyFans, I was on OnlyFans for seriously, 8 months. But I've been logged into the website for a year and a half. I was like, damn, like, I'm about to lose my job. It's a job. People don't realize it's a job. And I was like, fuck, I'm about to stripping. I'm about to strip again. And I have to make real content with people again. But it was going to be another website that came out, and it was going to pop, just like OnlyFans did. Fansly was the main website. But for the men that said some shit about it, y'all literally buy everybody's content and act like y'all don't. Like, I have men that DM me every day, like, oh, I never bought anybody else's content but yours, which is not true. Men are all over OnlyFans. Right. You know? So I was definitely going through it for a week. I mean, we have a Telegram group for all of the women of color. And we were all going through it for about a couple days. And then OnlyFans released the list, and they were like, hey, we're not going to delete it. You guys are welcome here. And that's the only time they ever addressed us. But OnlyFans knew they were gonna go bankrupt if we didn't.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was just a terrible.
They just knew it was a terrible choice.
That shit would have been donezo. What
been
they was
left,
gonna promote?
Yeah. Fucking
no one is
cooking
paying.
Shows?
Yeah, no one is paying to watch what they can see on YouTube.
Exactly.
Or TikTok, for that matter. You know what I mean? Even if it's a sped up process, a minute and a half, all that artistic shit, and you know, I make the rugs, you know what I mean? People show that in no time. No one wants to pay to see shit like that. Unless you working with Jay-Z in the studio, you know, it's some behind the scenes shit. And
I know. I remember when Ruby Rose made hers, she made the most money in 24 hours, but she promoted it as she was doing sex work.
Right.
She posted her ass,
right,
you know?
Right.
So it's just like, you know, I don't know, but I was very upset. I DM'd OnlyFans myself. Excuse me. Most high creators, we DM'd them. A lot of us DM'd them. And we're like, hey, like, what the fuck do you have going on? Like, we make you guys millions, you know? If I didn't have my taxes taken out from OnlyFans, I would be well over a millionaire.
I hear that. Let me ask you this. Is there a community amongst OnlyFans
Definitely.
creators?
Definitely.
Okay.
I've been hearing about the telegrams.
There's different groups, but in my opinion, we have, and I'm just gonna know I'm drunk a little bit, so I'm gonna admit it.
You good?
White and black.
Okay. I could see that. I mean, porn is kind of
segregated.
Yeah, definitely.
And even when it's interracial, it's always on some racism shit anyway. So
always. I feel like the black girls get me more than the white girls, and no offense by that. I love the white girls that I do content with, but the white girls, they stick with the white girls.
Right.
And we knew about a lot of tactics through the white girls. The white girls known it before we do, and then one white girl told a black girl, and then now we all know.
Right.
Like the posting all day, posting every hour. We didn't learn that shit until the white girl said that shit, you know?
Right.
But it gets your fans' attention, and it gets more. And I hope this really does help a lot of smaller creators, because when I was a smaller creator, I wish somebody would have helped me, but I learned the hard way, and I got it up the hard way. And when smaller creators hit me up, I don't respond, just because it's better to say, hey, I did this shit myself, versus, hey, somebody helped me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.